Welcome to RK Edu Nexus. In our random question and answer session, हमारा प्राइमरी गोल है कि आपकी परीक्षा से पहले हम सभी सवालों का कवर करें, जो कि परीक्षा में सबसे ज्यादा संभावित हैं। और ये सवाल पिछले वर्षों के NORCET, AIIMS, RRB, ESI, PGIMER की परीक्षाओं के प्रश्नों पर आधारित हैं। Join us regularly to make sure your selection.
Muscle of thigh present in anterior aspect: A. Rectus femoris, B. Hamstring, C. Deltoid, D. Tibialis anterior. The correct answer is A. Rectus femoris. In the anterior aspect of the thigh, you can find the rectus femoris muscle. The thigh is the region between the hip and the knee, and it is essential for various movements like walking, running, and jumping. Now, let's break down the other options to understand why they are not the correct answers. B. Hamstring. They are found at the back of the thigh and consist of three muscles: the biceps femoris, semitendinosus, and semimembranosus. C. Deltoid. It is located in the shoulder region and is responsible for various movements of the arm. D. Tibialis anterior. The tibialis anterior muscle is found in the lower leg. Remember, the rectus femoris muscle, which is part of the quadriceps muscle group, is the one located in the anterior aspect of the thigh and is involved in extending the knee joint.
Identify the hip bone from the following: A. Femur, C. Innominate, B. Humerus, D. Sacrum.
And the answer is option C. The hip bone is one of the major bones in our body, forming part of our pelvis. It's located on each side of our lower abdomen and helps support our body when we stand, walk, or sit. The reason it's called the innominate is because it's made up of three separate bones that fuse together during our development. These three bones are the ilium, ischium, and pubis.
The muscle covers the shoulder and the back of the neck is A. Trapezius, B. masseter, C. biceps, D. temporalis.
And the answer is option F. The muscle that covers the shoulder and the back of the neck is called the trapezius. It's the muscle responsible for moving and supporting your shoulders, as well as helping you tilt and turn your head. Imagine the trapezius muscle as a large, triangular-shaped blanket that wraps around your upper back and shoulders.
Which of the following bones is the largest bone in the human body? A. Tibia, B. Femur, C. Radius, D. Humerus.
And the answer is option B. Imagine your body as a big puzzle, and the bones are the pieces that fit together to give you shape and support. Among all the bones in your body, there's one special bone that is the largest one, like the biggest puzzle piece. That bone is called the femur. The femur is the bone located in your thigh, between your hip and knee. It's like a long, strong rod that helps you stand, walk, and run. Because it's the largest bone, it can handle a lot of weight and pressure, making it very important for your body's movement and stability.
Which of the following options best describes the location of the humerus? A. Knee to ankle, B. Elbow to wrist, on the pinky side, C. Elbow to wrist, on the thumb side, D. Shoulder to elbow.
And the answer is option D. The humerus is a long bone in your arm. It's the bone that connects your shoulder to your elbow. So, if you place your hand on your shoulder and feel your upper arm, that's where your humerus is located. It runs from your shoulder joint down to your elbow joint, helping you move your arm and do all sorts of activities like waving, throwing, and hugging.
Which of the following vitamins is essential for a healthy skeletal system? A. Vitamin A, B, vitamin D, C, vitamin E, D, vitamin K.
And the answer is option B. The vitamin that is essential for a healthy skeletal system is vitamin D. Vitamin D helps our bodies absorb calcium from the food we eat. Calcium is a mineral that is crucial for building and maintaining strong bones and teeth. Without enough vitamin D, our bodies cannot properly absorb calcium, and this can lead to weak and brittle bones, making them more susceptible to fractures and other problems.
Which of the following is the site of growth and length of a long bone? A. Diaphysis. B. Epiphyseal plate. C. Bone marrow. D. Periosteum.
And the answer is option B. The site of growth and length of a long bone is the epiphyseal plate. Imagine a long bone like your leg bone. As you grow taller, your bones need to grow longer too so that you can become taller. The place where this growth happens is called the epiphyseal plate. It's like a special area near the ends of your bones where new bone cells are constantly being produced. Think of the epiphyseal plate as a kind of growth zone or factory where your bones are made longer. As you grow older, this plate eventually turns into solid bone, and that's when your bones stop growing in length.
What is the covering of the bone called? A. Diaphysis. B. Epiphyseal plate. C. Bone marrow. D. Periosteum.
And the answer is option D. The periosteum is like a tough, thin skin that wraps around the outside of the bone. Its primary job is to keep the bone safe and healthy. It provides nourishment to the bone and helps in repairing it if it gets injured. Think of it as a shield that shields the bone from harm and helps it heal when needed. So, the correct answer to the question is D. Periosteum. It's the covering of the bone that keeps it protected and healthy.
Osteoclasts are known as A. Bone-forming cells, B. Bone-destroying cells, C. Bone-repairing cells, D. All of the above.
And the answer is option B. Osteoclasts are like the demolition crew at this construction site. Their main job is to break down and remove old or damaged bone tissue. So they are known as bone-destroying cells because they break down the old bone to make way for new bone to be built. So the correct answer is B. Bone-destroying cells for osteoclasts.
Which of the following is known as bone-forming cells? A. Fibrinoblasts. B. Osteocytes. C. Osteoclasts. D. Osteoblasts.
And the answer is option D. Osteoblasts are like the architects and builders of bone. They are specialized cells that produce and secrete the materials needed to create new bone tissue. They lay down a framework of proteins and minerals that gradually hardens to form the strong and sturdy structure of bone. Basically, they are responsible for building and repairing bones throughout your life. As we grow and develop, our bodies rely on osteoblasts to help make our bones stronger and longer. They also play a crucial role in healing fractures and repairing any damaged bones. So, in simple terms, osteoblasts are the bone builders that help construct and maintain your skeleton, making sure you have a strong and healthy foundation to support your body.
And for additional queries, search on YouTube NEXUS and get brief note on topics. Join our Telegram channel, same name NEXUS.